Well, ever since the days of the land run, Oklahoma has been known for those willing to take a chance on a new opportunity. Now, that same spirit is alive today with a new generation of pioneering filmmakers. Since the year 2000, over 20 major movies have been filmed in our state, and that number doesn't include the plethora of smaller independent films from homegrown producers that often feature local actors. Joining me now with more on what filmmaking could mean for our economy is our Russ Joel.
Well, Rob, back in 1909, when the first filmmakers arrived in California, what they found was nothing short of a cinematic paradise. A state with a varied and diverse terrain where filmmaking was affordable and a people with smiles as warm as the sun. Well, it's been 100 years since those early days of film, and it seems that yet another filmmaking paradise has been revealed in our country. One where the locations are just as diverse, the financial incentives just as lucrative, and the people are just as friendly. Oklahoma. There's never a dull moment living in Oklahoma, from the prison rodeo arena to the roads of the high plains.
Wouldn't you rather be with someone who had a working car?
The tall tales of life in the Sooner State are coming alive in a big way on the silver screen. It's a trend that's becoming more common in Oklahoma. From comedies to thrillers, big budget to independent, our state is quickly becoming a haven for filmmaking.
I've looked at it a long time as a great way to diversify the economic base in Oklahoma, creating a whole new industry.
Jill Simpson is director of the Oklahoma Film and Music Office and says the state's hoping to attract major productions not only must appeal to a producer's eye, but to their pocketbook.
You know, when I was starting out in the industry many years ago, films coming into a location were based on the locations that would attract them there. That all changed in the last 10 years, and it's all about soft money now.
And it's that soft money that's bringing solid results to Oklahoma's film community. This year, the Oklahoma legislature increased the state's production rebate from 15% to 35%, making our state that much more attractive to thrift-savvy filmmakers.
What it does is it offers filmmakers either coming in or who are from Oklahoma cash rebates on their Oklahoma expenditures. So it's based on money being spent in Oklahoma.
An incentive that's receiving rave reviews from Oklahoma filmmakers.
A lot of projects don't qualify, especially local.
Very inspiring. I would say Oklahoma City is a very inspiring place for an artist.
I would actually really seriously consider shooting in Oklahoma, and plus I love the people here.
I don't think Oklahoma is what people expect. They have a preconceived idea, and what I've loved about this job is being able to shatter those preconceived ideas when people come in and see how great it is.
And there is perhaps no better venue to see just how much Oklahoma's film industry has grown than here at the annual Dead Center Film Festival in Oklahoma City. Kim Haywood is the festival's director and says it was started out of a desire to unite the film community across Oklahoma.
The festival started basically from filmmakers who wanted to unite our film community. We actually have a really large and vibrant film community, but there was no place for them to come together at any time of year to sort of talk about film and to get involved with film. So the film festival started in 2001. We're actually an international film festival. We screen films from all over the world, including Oklahoma films. That's something we never want to move away from.
And many Oklahoma films are gaining national attention. Tulsa native Chad Burris is director of Barking Water, a film shot entirely in Oklahoma that earned a spot in this year's Sundance Film Festival. He says that Oklahoma's welcoming spirit was crucial to the success of his movie.
We needed a diner location, and we had been through Pawnee. I don't even know if we were location scouting, but we'd been through Pawnee, and maybe someone had told us there was a diner there. So I went, we looked, there was a diner that had closed their doors. I called some friends that I knew that had associations in Pawnee, found out who owned it, called her, cold call, and said, hey, I'm Chad Burris, you don't know me, making a movie. Can we shoot a couple of days in your restaurant? And the reaction was, sure, not a problem. She opened the doors and gave us the key and walked off and said, I'll call me if you need anything, here's my number, and let us shoot the movie there. So that's sort of the reaction you get everywhere, is like, can we use this? Absolutely, here, let me help you out.
There's tremendous momentum right now, and we're just trying to harness that energy and be good stewards of the state of Oklahoma and managing the program in a fiscally responsible way, yet a way that can grow a whole new industry for Oklahoma.
Showing that Oklahoma truly has star potential. Now this summer, several small towns in our state will be getting a taste of that star potential. A feature film called The Killer Inside Me is filming right here in Oklahoma. It's shooting in Enid, Guthrie, and Cordell, as well as turning downtown Tulsa into a late 1950s Fort Worth, Texas. And it's attracted well-known actors such as Casey Affleck, Kate Hudson, and Jessica Alba to Oklahoma.
So, Russ, I'd have to imagine that having a film crew come into a local community is a real economic boon.
Absolutely, Rob. You know, a crew for a major motion picture can number well over 100. And those people are staying in their local hotels, they're eating in local restaurants, and spending their per diem money in the local towns. So it's really a boon for all these communities.
And looking at some numbers from the Oklahoma Film and Music Office, there were 8 motion pictures shot here in 2008, which translates into, what, $12 million?
$12 million. They spent about $12 million here in Oklahoma, which translated into a total economic impact of over $20 million for the state. So it is a pretty major industry in Oklahoma.
It certainly is. Thank you much, Russ.